Sagittarius, hello you beautiful souls. How you all doing? Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's you're coming back, welcome back. Such a pleasure to have you back. This is your love reading. Basically from whichever point in time you see it for the next 30 days. Okay. It's a general reading. Whatever is for you, you take it, and whatever's not for you, just release it with love and just let it go. Okay. You come across something that you like in the video that speaks with your heart, then like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I put out a couple of videos, and we will see what we can get together. All right, let's just connect in our hearts quickly for a moment, if we can, please. I want to ask you to just take a nice deep breath, hold it for a moment in your heart space, and then just release it and let it go. Okay, so into the heart space, opening that heart space and letting all resistance go. Okay, nice deep breath in, sensing the beauty in the heart space and letting go and be at peace. Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to flip the camera forward so you can see me shuffling the cards, selecting the cards, and then I'll just flip it back up again, and we will then do the interpretation of your reading. When I say we, the collective consciousness that I channel, they call themselves Smile. So we. Okay, we are all one, we're all connected. I always say to my private clients, this is you bringing the information to yourself in a way that you can perceive it. We're all psychic. We all have the same ability. That's why it's called ability. Okay, we all have it. We all have it. It's about listening and trusting the gut and the instinct. Especially what people like you, for example, you're very good with your instinct. Trust that instinct, trust that gut. Okay, let's start shuffling and getting the cards for you. Okay, if there's some banging at the back, guys, I do apologize for that. How beautiful is this crystal, eh? I've got my neighbors renovating, so might be a bit of noise. There's quite an interesting selection of cards here for you. These are my Life Path Oracle cards, which I love, Angel Oracle, and then the Osho deck for clarifiers, which is interesting. Okay, for those of you who don't know Osho, this is the one. It's a really, really beautiful deck. Okay, put a box on over there, and let's see what we got for you, beautiful soul. Oh, look at that one flipping right around. So discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Sagittarius, you're standing in the light of truth. Okay, discovering it, the information that you might be seeking. I feel that for a number of you, I'm gonna shuffle, and while I shuffle, I'm just gonna speak as well and just see what information comes through for you. Okay, I'm not gonna explain too much, otherwise I lose the information. For many of you, there's a lot of light that's unfolding at the moment. There's a lot of things that you never knew about, that you were never aware of, that is coming to light. And this could be whilst this could hurt, it could really hurt sometimes. Sometimes it's necessary for that shield to come off in order for you to go to the next level. Okay, that you deserve. For you that are in relationships, you might be going through a little bit of a difficult time right now, a little dip, but at the same time, these three cards also. At the same time, you are going to a next level, and sometimes growth can be painful. Okay, so be kind with yourself, be patient with yourself. You got this. Alrighty, let's just push us back up again so we can see each other. Hello. All right. So putting them down. Yeah, actually, let me flip it like this so you can see. There we go. You can see the cards as well. Okay. So discovering truth, new journey, new path. I feel that for some of you, it's like information that you know. It's not like it's a secret from you. You know the information, but it really hurts, and it's like it's really deep, really powerful hurts, and you don't. Why would I be banging now? Okay, I'm just gonna pause this for a moment. Oh, it seems like they're done. Fantastic. I'm just going to carry on. So, for many of you, the journey actually expands, and this might make you a little bit uncomfortable, but the journey is expanding. You've reached a point in your personal life where you are so almost magnetically powerful that it's like new opportunities are just presenting themselves to you. Because remember, there's no such a thing as a new opportunity. The opportunities are always there. What we are doing is we are aligning ourselves with with those opportunities, with those possibilities. But it's like, things might have been a bit of, give and take to you for a while there. But you're coming out of that. And for a lot of you, with coming out of it, you're also beginning to realize who you are, at the core of yourself, who you are. Okay, and of course, this is just a general reading. You can always have a personal, detailed reading, so I'm just giving you the general overall energy that I get. If it doesn't resonate with you, as I said, take what resonates with you, but also look at the other readings. Your sun, your moon, your rising. Check it where your Venus is. Sorry. But some of you may feel like this is kind of like the end of the road, but in fact, it's only just the beginning. It's just something very new. Okay. So if you are in a relationship, I feel like a nice elevation also next. At least there's hope. Okay. Beautiful hope if you're struggling. But for those of you that are single, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's like party time. Okay, it's almost like going on a trip to Europe, and then when you're from America, or like another part of the world. Like I'm from Cape Town, South Africa, but it's like going on a trip, and it's suddenly more amazing than you ever would have envisioned it to be. So that's kind of where you're going with love and with your life. Okay, Four of Air, stability. So we're this is the time to recoup. This is the time to become to be willing, at least, to become silent, within yourself, and just let it flow. To have a faith and a belief that life is looking after you. Okay, this is the time for you to be doing that, Sagittarius. And love would be a lot more important to a lot of us than many of you might actually be, willing to admit. But the moment you can have that willingness to admit that I'm really open to receiving what it is that I'd like to have, then it can actually come towards you in a really, really beautiful way. It can just kind of like unfold towards you. So it's about going into the quiet space, meditative space, prayer space, watching a sunrise, watching a sunset, whatever it may be. Keeping a fountain in your room because that sound is quite beautiful with the water trickling. But it's a time for inner reflection so that all the beauty can actually come to you. Okay? It's all there, it's all ready, and it's all available. But it's the vibration that you might have, probably heard from the past. Maybe you've been ghosted, these things hurt. But there's a beautiful new role of possibilities coming in for you, like the next 2-3 weeks. Watch out, baby. Watch out. Okay. Night of Fire. Sudden event. It needs immediate assistance. Time is of the essence. Think things thoroughly. But at the same time, there is such a, again, the moment you go into that space where you become calm, the moment where you go into that surrender space, everything just comes forward. Because remember that when you say this is what I'd like and that is what I like, and when it comes to, to love, we normally manifest quite successfully what it is that we want because we're quite specific, okay, which is obviously advisable. But you've been so specific so that the moment you actually step back, and which is that surrender space, and you let it flow through, it's like, it just flows. It's quite powerful. It's quite beautiful. But then you might suddenly find yourself in a space, you go like, oh my goodness, what do I do? Just take a nice deep breath, center yourself, and know that you got this. Okay? You got this. All right. Coming into your own new partnerships, new contracts, Two of Fire. It goes on. It's your soul has the desire to wanna elevate quite boldly forward. Okay, it wants it. It really wants it. It's like in your life plan, in your purpose, in your soul blueprint. It's there. Okay, And so your soul wants, the soul realizes that the human experience is a temporary experience, and it realizes there's only so much time and there's so much that it wants to do. But while you are hung up with other stuff, you can't actually get to do those things. But then when it comes to love, we manifest so powerfully because we want it so strongly, to experience it so strongly. Because remember, it's such a bold expression of the universe, like love. The one that you feel like go inside you, and your soul wants that. It craves that, and that is why the call has become so strong. Okay, so when you go into that surrender space, boom, baby, boom. Okay, it just happens. And then this one is the one that fell on the floor. It's Seven of Earth, and now if you normally have this card in the upright position, it's a very good confirmation. The things are fine, not to worry, multiple dreams available, whatever you want to unlock. But you see, the thing with you is it's actually amazing for where it is in your reading, the way that it is. Because here's the thing, you are not so certain, you are not so convinced, okay? And you want to be, you really want to be. And but there's a overthinking going over there, over worrying, really thinking too much. Okay, so I'm just going to use the Oshos. You're a very nice day, my babies. Boom. Just get some extra cards. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a bit much. Let's just flip it down so you can see the shuffling. There we go. Okay. So there's 4 cards that actually went over there. That's fine. That's no worries. I'll just use them all 4. And then we're just going to draw some clarifiers over there. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's see, Sagittarius, what we have in the rest of your... This is a love reading. It's interesting, but it's got so many other things also happening. It's quite interesting, actually. Okay, so here by this bit of doubt, and there's 4 cards that came out there. You see, clinging onto the past. There's a clinging onto the past, and it's exhausting you. Okay, it's draining your energy. It's making you overthink. It's making you, I know it's a silly word to say, but over worry. Okay, trying so hard with morality there to do the right thing, trying to be the right person, trying to be the right everything, ticking all the boxes. Again, not really realizing that you might be ticking those boxes already, but you're so busy trying to tick them that you don't realize that. Guilt over the past, letting the past go, understanding that you've always been free. You've always been free. You've always been free to live. You've always been free to love. You've always been free to be. You've always been free. Okay, and you're never alone. Angels are always, 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 always with you. Okay, all right. 2 of fire, that coming together. Another, we're going a bit backwards now, but sometimes by going to the end and working your way back, you get a lot more perspective. That's always why it's also good in life to stop sometimes and look back and reflect at the past to see what actually you could have learned from those situations. Especially moments of conflict, you can learn a lot from them. Suppose you can go look at your breakups. But you've come into your own partnership. This is the 2 coming together. What do we have over here? You see past lives. There's a strong call for you towards the truth of who you are. That is why you're experiencing the strong call for this real, true love. Okay, it's quite a strong call over there. There we go. Down to the next step. Remember, look there. Not going, all running. This card reminds you to slow down, to stop, and to smell the roses sometimes. As I always say, it's like when you're always the one in the driving seat, you have to focus on the road and you have to focus on getting everybody there safely and all those type of things. But if you allow yourself to sit in the back seat sometimes, or even to take the bus, you get to see all the view. You don't have to worry about all those type of things. And sometimes that is necessary in a relationship to make it work, to be able to experience the world from the other person's side, from the other person's viewpoint. Okay, because sometimes we can so easily get into patterns where we almost insist on our ways because we believe that our way is better. And you're right. You're 100% right. Your way is better for you. Okay, whereas there might be a different way for somebody else. So remember, it's all about the compromise. It's about finding that that person is perfect for you in the sense that you are willing to make the compromises. Okay. Four of Eggs, celebrating existence. You see, rest, take a moment. Don't get overwhelmed by stuff. Don't get overwhelmed by stuff. You're standing in the light. There, the miser. It's the ancient wisdom. The ancient wisdom is there for you. Okay. And there we go. What is the last card we got out? Silence. It's about going quietly with inside. Okay. It's about going quietly inside and allowing, as we said right in the beginning of our reading, it's about allowing the magic to come through because it's already there, it's already prepared. And by trying to almost like micromanage it, you might kind of like cut quite good parts of it out, so to speak. So it's about having the trusted faith and belief that the power that created you is always looking after you. Okay, and your perfect love is moving towards you because it is, and so it is. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I'm Adrian H. Nelson, Virgin Great Life, based in the beautiful Cape Town in South Africa. And if the video spoke to you, like it, share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel. I'll be seeing you all around soon. Thanks so much. Bye.